Hi everyone, hope you're all well today. A little bit earlier today, so I'll just give you all a couple of minutes to just settle in, settle down. Hope you're all well. I'm just going to close my door in case we get any disturbances. Wonderful. Okay everyone, so welcome. If you've never done Pilates before, April, and today I thought we would do more of a leg-based Pilates kind of class. It's really good for strengthening. Obviously, you're not just working your legs, you are working your core too, and it really helps, obviously, of course, the glutes and your hips and your knees and your ankles. So all the lower body will be really affected by this, and we're going to make it stronger and use a lot of more mobility exercises to kind of really make sure that we're keeping our bodies as healthy as we can. So let's get going. Always start my classes sitting cross-legged. This just helps relax those hips because hips can be very tight things. So sitting cross-legged. If you struggle sitting cross-legged, then please feel free to walk the feet out a little bit further away from you. But nice and tall, push the shoulders down away from your ears. Just keep pushing the shoulders down. And then let's just start off nosing the chin towards the chest and stretching out the back of the neck. And looking forward, right ear to right shoulder. And into the middle, inhale. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And come back in. And now look over the right shoulder. So we're stretching out all part of the left neck. And come back in. Inhale. Exhale over to the other side. And look forward. And now nod the chin towards the chest. One more time. And then come back up. And now we're going to switch the legs over. But what we're going to do is make it a little bit harder to test the core strength. We're going to lift the arms up. 1 second, sorry. I've got a low battery on my phone, but we should be fine. So we are here, and then we lift the feet up, and then we cross it over and bring it down. Okay, so that just really helps just to strengthen the core and work into the hips too. So have the feet, have everything nice and long. Shoulders down by the ears, and then let's go again. So right ear to right shoulder. Keep pushing those shoulders down and away. Into the middle, inhale. Exhale over to the other side. Into the middle, and up the chin, stretch out the back of the head. And look forward. Then look over the right shoulder. Into the middle, inhale. Exhale over to the left. And then come back in. Wonderful. Then just place the left hand down, lift the right arm up, drop the shoulder away from your ear. Then just stretch and reach. Oh, it should feel lovely all down your right side. Try and keep the knees down. Squeeze up that hand, right hand down, lift up, inhale. Exhale, stretch over to the other side. And let's do that one more time each side. Left hand down, lift up the right arm, reach it over. Drop the left shoulder down. Lift up, right hand down. Inhale, exhale, stretch it over. And come back up. Wonderful. And now let's have a quick stretch of that back. This is one of my favourite stretches ever. So cross the hands together. Clasp the hands together, should I say. Nod the chin, stretch and push round and feel everything opening up. And gently come back in. We inhale. Exhale, nod. Stretch it forward. And come back in. Wonderful. Let's start to stretch out legs. So on your mat or on your rug or in your space, we just place the elbows down onto the floor, feet are hip width apart. No, sorry, wider than hip width, so they're about the same width as the mat. And then just stretch both knees over. Now you can come up as well like this if you wish. But just make sure your feet are wide, and therefore you get a deeper stretch all into the hips. Into the middle, inhale, exhale over to the other side. And come up, inhale, exhale over to the right. And inhale up, exhale over to the left. You never want to push to the point of pain, just a little bit of mild discomfort, I say. Over to the other side one more time, because that will just, you'll get a deep stretch then. And then into the middle, over to the other side. And come back up. Fabulous. Now, let's just have a little core test. So, have the hands over the shins and then just lift the feet off the floor and extend the spine long. And then just plant the feet and round through the spine, stretch out the back. And then lift up, straighten that spine. Feet down, round through. And again, lift up, squeeze. And down, round it through. Lift up, come up. And one more time, feet down, round down. And then from here, we roll down, head on the mat, and then rock side to side. And now what we're going to do is push the hands into the knees. So the back is really pushed, the lower back is really pushed into the mat, and then we rock side to side. And then feet flat on the floor, hip width apart, and then rock side to side with the hips. Make sure that the pelvis is in neutral. So remember, with the pelvis, if we push the lower back down into the mat, then place the fingertips underneath the hips and push down, we're going to stretch that lower back out. It's really nice. Even if you've got lower back pain, it's lovely. And then push down, and then squeeze in, and push down, and squeeze. Fabulous. Okay, hands flat down by the sides. What we're going to do, this one works the lower back brilliantly along with the legs and the core. So push the lower back into the mat and then squeeze up with the glutes. Hands are flat. Relax your head. Your head shouldn't be on a pillow or a cushion or anything. Just squeeze. We're just warming up here. And then we gently lower down. Then we inhale. And we exhale, we tuck and we squeeze up. And then gently lower. And then inhale, tuck and lift up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And gently lower. Okay, now walk the feet in closer so the knees are together. The feet still need to be flat on the floor. And then what we do, relax the hands, tuck under and squeeze and lift up. Squeeze everything up. And then gently relax back down. Now, if you feel any pain in your shins or your ankles, it probably means that your feet are maybe too close to you. So you might need to walk them away a tad. And also, if you feel pain in your lower back, your feet are too far away. So you need to walk them into you a little bit more. So let's do a couple more like this. So tuck under, really push into the feet, squeeze that lower back off the floor, lift everything up. Breathe in and out. And gently lower down. And now we're going to do a wide bridge. So a wide bridge is what it says on the tin, and we have the feet wide, the pelvis in neutral. Just make sure here that your spine is straight. Sometimes we tend to lean over to one side more than the other on our mats. So just give yourself a second here to make sure you're about even in the middle of your mat. And then hands are down by the side. And then take a deep breath in. Tuck the pelvis under and lift up. And squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And gently lower down. Inhale, tuck it under. Exhale, squeeze up. Hold it here. To make this harder, you can lift your toes off the floor slightly. And gently lower down. Well done. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Let's do the opposite of what we've just done. So push the lower back into the mat and rock side to side, and that will help with any tension that may be built up. And now what we do is grab yourself a pillow or a head block if you have one. If not, don't worry too much. But we lay down and we have the feet hip width apart. And then what we do is we inhale and then we exhale. We slide the right foot away, pushing into that heel. And then we slide and bring the foot back in. This is fabulous for the hips and the knees. So slide it away, extend it out. Push through the heel, hold it there. And then gently come back in. Inhale, exhale, slide. And come back in. Very good. And again, slide it away. And come back in. Other side, slide. And come back in. One more time, slide. And come back in. Fabulous. Have the feet hip width apart. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stretch the arms up. And now this time, both arms float back as the right leg goes out. And then we squeeze and come back in. So we inhale, exhale, slide. And come back in. And we slide. And come back in. And slide. And back in. Good. 2 more times each time. Take your time. Extend everything long. And come back in. And over to the left side. Slide away. Come back in. One more time each side. Slide. And back in. And we slide. And come back in. Well done. Hug the knees in towards the chest one more time. And just give a gentle rock. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is place the left foot on down to the floor. Just hug the right knee in. Just slightly. And then just place the right hand on the inside of the right knee. Just push it out to the side. Open up the thigh. And then gently come back in and lift up the right knee. And then what we do is we slide, circle around, keeping the left leg and pelvis in neutral. I'm going to just turn my lights on because it's got very dark and rainy outside. Just circle. Keep it still. And now, when we go the other way, let's lift the arms up and circle the other direction. This just makes it a little bit harder for the core. Three, two, one. Place that right foot down onto the floor. Well done. Relax the hands. Pelvis in neutral. So just remember, you want a little gap between your back and the mat. Lift up that left leg. And we circle. Circle it around. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into the core. And then arms up. Let's switch the other way around. Really feel it in the core. And relax the hands down. Very nice. Place the soles of the feet together. Knees out. Inhale, bring the knees in. Exhale, knees out to the side. And come back in. Wonderful. Now come down to your right side. Move the cushion out the way. Hand, elbow and hand on the mat. Bend those knees. And now just make sure the right side of the body is really gently on the mat, and then the hand on the hip and push it away. And then what we do is we lift both feet up. We keep the feet connected and we squeeze into that top knee and come down. Now, if you want to and your balance is strong, you can place that hand onto your elbow, or you can lift up and squeeze. Only lift the hand if it's comfortable and you find that you've got really good balance. Lift it up and come down. Let's do 4, 3, 2, and 1. And lower. Extend the legs long. Okay, now when we extend the legs long, we still want to bring the feet in front of us slightly, so we're nice and sort of secure. And then what we do, we lift up this left leg, and we're going to push through the heel, and then we squeeze that leg back. So we don't squeeze it back so we tip forward in the upper body. We keep the upper body really strong. And bring it in front. Inhale, exhale, squeeze out. And come back in. And squeeze. And in. Squeeze it back. And come in. Squeeze. And in. 4. And in. 3. And in. 2. And in. And 1. And in. And relax. Just bring that knee in front and just massage it slightly if you're just feeling like it's getting quite intense, which it does. But we're going to leave this knee here and work into the right leg. So this is for the inner thigh. So we push through that heel and then we lift the leg up and we lower it down. So squeeze it up. Now you're not going to be able to physically lift that leg too high. So don't worry if you think, oh, my foot's not lifting off the floor that much. That's what we need to do. It's just a small movement. Again, if you wish, you can lift your arm up in the air. But just squeeze it up and down. Very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax it down. Very nice. Let's go over to the other side. So, left elbow down to the floor. I'll grab a quick drink. This is my 3rd class of the day, and my mouth and my voice got a little bit dry after a while. So, left elbow down to the floor. Feet and knees together. Right hand on underneath that left rib cage, left elbow down. And then make sure the feet and the knees aren't too far away, and then just lift the feet off the floor and then squeeze up and then come back down. Squeeze it up and down. Now, just like before, if you've got the balance, you can lift the arm up in the air if you wish. Just keep squeezing it up and down. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Gently lower the feet down. Extend the feet nice and long. And then just bring the feet forward slightly and just lift up and lower the leg. Relax the left foot, lift it up and come down. Lift, and then we squeeze it back and we bring it forward. So squeeze and forward. Squeeze it back, bring it forward. Squeeze and forward. Squeeze and forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And relax. Bring the knee forward. Massage everywhere. Really squeeze. Now we bring the knee down slightly, and then that left leg, we extend it long, and then we're going to lift it up and gently lower. So we squeeze and lower down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Squeeze up and lower. Nice. Squeeze and come down. Lift it up and come down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good. Come now to lay onto your front. The knees are as wide as the mat. Big toes are together. We sink down. We stretch it forward. So just breathe in and out. And then come back up. And now we're coming onto all fours. So you can come onto wrists or you can come onto elbows here. It is completely however you feel comfortable. Okay. So if you come onto the elbows, you want to make sure that the knees are in line with the hips straight away. Relax the toes. And then you're going to lift the leg up and then tap the knee down. So you squeeze and tap. Try not to put too much pressure into the left side of the body. Let the core and the leg do all the work on the right side as well. So just tap it down and lift it up. Squeeze and up. 4 and up. 3, up. 2, up. 1 and up. Now we hold it here and we pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Halfway. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Come into a wide child's pose. Wide child's pose even. Just stretch it down. Just relax it out. And come back. Fabulous. Other side. So elbows down to the floor. And then just make sure, glance down, knees in line with the hips. Lift the leg, tap it down, squeeze up. Tap, squeeze. Keep it going. Keep it going. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Knees wide, big toes together. Sink back, stretch forward. Hold it here. And then come back up and let's have, for the final few minutes, let's have a really nice deep stretch of the legs. So Our legs sometimes can get really tense and we don't stretch them out as much as we should do. So these exercises are fabulous if you want to try and do them a little bit every day. Really, really help the legs. So first things first, stretch the feet out long and have everything nice and aligned, and push through the heels, lift up that spine nice and tall. And then what we do is we inhale, we nod, and then we exhale, hands fall all the way down the body, and let the hands go wherever they can. So if they're here, don't worry, just keep stretching and reaching. Very nice. And then bring the leg up. We bend the right knee and place the right foot on the inside of the left thigh, and the right knee goes down. Push through that left heel, and we inhale, we nod, exhale, stretch it away. Now try and keep that right knee pushing down and stretch everything out. And then come back up. And now place this right leg over the left. So a little bit of yoga here. Keep pushing through that left heel, right hand behind you, left elbow over right knee, and push and then twist over to the right so you stretch out the hips. And then relax it down. Good. Stretch the legs out long. Fabulous. And then curl that left foot in the inside of the right leg. Push that left knee down. And then we inhale. Exhale, nod the chin, hands come down, stretch out. And then hands come all the way back up. Place the left foot over the right thigh, left hand behind, nice and tall. Right hand over left knee, look and look over the left shoulder. And then relax. Good. Now just butterfly the feet. So we place the soles of the feet together and we lift up tall. Inhale, lift the knees up. Exhale, push it down, stretch out the neck. Stretch out the inner thighs. And you'll get a good stretch of the arms here too. And inhale, come up. Exhale down. And inhale, come up. Exhale. Push it down. And then come back up. And then come to lay down. Grab your pillow. We've got just a couple of minutes left. Oh, what time are we on? Fabulous. Come to lay down. And place the big toes together and the knees out wide. And then just rock side to side from here. And this again helps lower back stretching out. And then place the feet as wide as the mat. Now push the heels out to the side. So we inhale and then we exhale, knees together, and then push the heels out so you get right deep into the hips here. And then knees go out, we inhale, exhale, knees in. And then knees go out, breathing in and breathe out. Fabulous. And now cross the left ankle over the right. Inhale, exhale, knees go out, so we're laying down cross-legged. And come up. Right ankle over left ankle, inhale, exhale, knees go out. And then stretch the legs out nice and long. Let's have a nice big deep stretch, full body, really stretch everywhere. And then very gently roll all the way up and then meet me cross-legged. Nice and tall on your mats. Push your shoulders down away from the ears, stretch the arms out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Really enjoy your stretch. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up. And exhale, lower. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Well done for joining me this morning. If you didn't join me and you watched me on the replay, really hope you enjoyed it. Repeat this. You could do this a couple of times a week or even 2-3 times a month, and it will really help with your legs and your hip strength. And obviously the deep stretch at the end is fantastic too. Hi everyone, good morning to you all. To Beryl, Irene, hope you enjoyed it. I'm back next week at 11:30. And then I think there's a couple of times this month where we go back to 2:30. But I'm back here now more or less regularly at 11:30 in the morning. So have a wonderful day. If you've got any questions, please comment down below and I'll always try my best to answer them. Enjoy the sunshine and the rain, and I'll see you all next Wednesday. Thank you all so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it all. Yeah, I've got a YouTube channel as well. Please like and subscribe to that. And that's got like little short videos on it as well to sort of keep you going throughout the week. But take care of yourselves. Another comment. That was fab. Thank you. Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. It really makes my day when I read all the nice comments. Take care of yourselves, everyone, and I'll see you all next week. Bye-bye. Glad you enjoyed it. Bye.